Find out what's going on. Get involved. Change things from the inside. Make a difference. Take pride. Multicultural at its best. The Luisa Marshall Show. Coming up.
All news simply the best. Get inspired. Celebrating a historical event, the passage of Motion 155, recognizing June as Filipino Heritage Month in Canada. It's a fun celebration in the community, sponsored by our friends from Suri Mitsubishi.
Maria Clarita
Norima de la Cruz and members of SPIDS, Suri Philippine Independence Day Society, takes pride in being a significant part of this history-making and legacy.
Because I am proud to say that we are instrumental. We are part of those who work for that.
Watch the amazing highlights. And many simply the best moments with wonderful friends.
Elated. I'm feeling fantastic.
I'm here with the Filipino community.
All these coming up.
and call now all your families and friends. This is a great celebration, isn't it?
Hello everybody! Happy New Year once again! We are celebrating the passage of Filipino Heritage Month in Canada, starting this year 2019. This event is hosted by SPIDS, Suri Philippine Independence Day Society, and proudly sponsored by Suri Mitsubishi. SPIDS helped petition for this and submitted hundreds of signatures gathered manually, which means hard copies, on the cold months of December 2017 and January 2018. The passage means June can now be celebrated officially as Filipino Heritage Month all over Canada. SPIDS takes pride in being a significant part of this history-making and legacy. Yes, SPIDS did it, and all those who supported SPIDS on this petition did it. We are so excited to take you now inside Suri Mitsubishi. Please watch.
Manila, Manila, I'm going back to Manila. There's no place like Manila. Manila, coming home. Let's go! I walk the streets of San Francisco. I try to rise in the street, dating a million girls in Sydney. Somehow I feel and I don't belong. Hina kita. Louder. Wow, that's it. More. Di mo nabili para mga babae mo nagkakantahan. Take me back in your arms, Manila. Promise me you'll never let me go. Promise me you'll never let me go. Manila, Manila, I'm going back to Manila. Thank you. There's no place like Manila. I'm coming home to stay.
As we observe and celebrate with joyful and gratitude the passage of Motion M 155 declaring June in Canada as the Filipino Heritage Month. a profound and historically significant act by our Canadian Parliament and its distinguished members, led by the Honorable Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, in recognition of the ethno-social and multicultural nature and the Canadian people and their important roles and contributions to our country. We ask you, Lord, to extend your loving arms in an act of benediction of our country and fellow Canadians, as well as the Philippines, our motherland, so that all throughout your domain, love, peace, understanding, justice, and equality will prevail and flourish in the name of Jesus, your Son, our Lord. Amen.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning, ang bituin at araw niyang kailan pamay magdidilim, lupa ng araw na luwal, hatid pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Thank you, Miss Alumi.
But why do we celebrate this early in January? Because I am proud to say that we are instrumental. We are part of those who work for that. The Filipinos in Surrey. You. Aren't you proud of that? The petition for motion M155 came all over Canada. But it was acknowledged by the author herself that the hundreds of signatures came from Surrey. And it's spearheaded by Speeds. We worked on that on just 2 cold weeks of January 2018. And we are very proud to be part of that heritage and legacy. It is a dream come true. When I learned about it, it is not my initiative. Spitz is not one who take credit when the credit is not ours. It is an initiative from the government. We learned about it, it was told to me, and apparently it was told to many other leaders. But we volunteered to work on that so that ultimately it will pass. Because it is a dream. Ito po ay isang pangarap nating mga Pilipino. Pangarap natin na mabigyan ng ganyang karangalan. Na tayo ay isang komunidad na pinapahalagahan at binibigyan ng ganitong karangalan. What does the Filipino Heritage Month entail? I've been asked about that a number of times. I was asked if it's going to be a holiday. I was asked if there are funding. I was asked if there are celebration programs. I don't know yet. That's always my answer. But I always say that it is a recognition that we should all be proud of. Being in Canada, where there is a mosaic of diversity, that our race, that being Filipino is recognized, and that our contribution is being acknowledged is an honor by itself. And actually, at this very minute, the author, MP Salma Sahid from Ontario, is waiting for our call. So I'm actually going to call her. I'm here with the Filipino community in Surrey and other nearby cities, and I actually have some government officials here with me, which I will mention. I have 2 MPs right here. 3. Oh, okay. MP Randip Sarai is here already. MP Suk Daliwal, and MP Jenny Kwan. And we also have the Mayor, Mayor Doug McCallum, and Councilor Kitty Gru. And we have the Consul General Maria Austria. Maria Andrelita Austria, and her better half, Mr. Austria, is here with us tonight. So I'll let you greet everyone. Salma, I already introduced you earlier. Go ahead, please.
Yes, I heard that. Thanks a lot. I want to thank you for all the work which you did in regards to the passing of Motion 155. Right from the beginning, you have been a great supporter of that. And thanks for all the work which you did for signing the petitions on that.
Yes, thank you. First of all, thank you for accommodating us, our invitation. I know it's late at night there, but you waited for us. We're live, as you know, so it took us some time. Sorry for the delay. And personally, I would like to thank you. And on Filipino community's behalf, hey guys. There you go, that is for you. We would like to thank you.
Thank you. See, this was long overdue. I am very proud that we have a very vibrant Filipino Canadians here in Canada from coast to coast to coast. And the Motion 155 recognizes the contributions of the Canadians of Filipino origin.
Yes, and we owe that to you. As I've mentioned, we will forever be grateful. Thank you, and we would like to thank everyone, of course, who voted unanimously. We've been waiting for that,
yes.
And it wasn't really difficult to support that. And we did our best to support that. So thank you so much.
I will come and visit Surrey and Vancouver this year, so maybe in June when we celebrate for the first time in Canada Filipino Heritage Month.
Wow! We look forward to that, Salma. I will also visit you there, as I promised.
More amazing highlights coming up. Don't go away. Beatrice Boutique and Jewelry. Visit Beatrice Boutique and Jewelry located at 188 East 41st and Main Street. For the latest fashion, clothes, jewelry, and money remittance, call Beatrice Boutique and Jewelry at 604-720-7790.
And I am so honored to always represent you. So this vital participation for the Filipino Heritage Month, which we contributed, which all Filipinos in Canada will be able to celebrate and benefit from our contribution, from our support, together with other Filipinos all over Canada, will stay on and will be part of the history. So you are part of the history. So you give yourself a big hand.
Closer to home, I've been lucky enough to meet with many wonderful members of the Philippine community from here in Surrey. Ms. Dela Cruz, as you may know, an outstanding community leader. It is in large part thanks to her and the organization she founded, SPITS, that we are celebrating the passing of the motion today. She helped mobilize the community to sign a petition which received over 750 signatures in 2 weeks right here in Surrey, which I was honored to present in the House of Commons last week. Thank you, Ms. Dela Cruz and the SPIDS for helping make this possible. I look forward to working with the Filipino community of Surrey and to celebrate the very first Filipino Heritage Month in a few months.
It gives us pride that your contribution, the community's contribution, are duly recognized. So congratulations and enjoy the evening. But one person I would like to acknowledge as well, because I started my politics in Surrey with His Worship Mayor McCallum. And I remember many years ago when he started his politics in Surrey. He's always been a great friend of Filipino community, and Doug, I'm sure that you will continue to keep on delivering that friendship and with your colleagues. We have Stephen Pettigrew as councillor as well. So looking forward to working with the city administration and moving forward to deliver for the community all that you need. So again, thank you, Narima. Congratulations. Enjoy the evening.
Thank you, MP Manuel. I can't tell you how happy I am to see this motion pass, a unanimous motion. That means every single person in the House of Commons passed this motion. And why is that? For me personally, I will say this. For this, I'm always grateful for the Filipino community's contributions. You've taught me what perseverance is all about. You've taught me how to survive hardships and then to make sure that you can contribute in a broader sense. So many people in the Filipino community that I've met are from the caregivers community. You sacrifice so much. You leave your families behind. You come to Canada to support our families here. You leave your own families behind. And in doing that, you help build our country, not only for our own families, but for us economically and culturally as well, at great personal sacrifices. I can't tell you how important this Heritage Month is to recognize all of you.
You and Spids worked so hard to go out there, getting all signatures to the petition. How are you feeling at this moment?
I'm elated. I'm feeling fantastic ever since it passed unanimously on October 31st last year. It actually came at a very opportune time. It was a dream come true. It was a gift during that month, and as I've told everyone, we won this one. It was an opportunity that was given to us, and I know it's given to a number of people, but I'm proud to say that we acted on it right away, and I'm very blessed that I have the support of the society, Surrey Philippine Independence Day Society. When I told them about it, it was around Christmas time. I was nursing a flu, and I've called on my friends, supporters, and you, of course. I called you. I asked for support. I actually emailed a number of associations for this. Some of them replied and acted on it right away because I told them the urgency, because we were only given I think 3 weeks, because we need to submit it on, if I remember it right, it was January 26th when we submitted it, because that was the deadline. In it, as you mentioned, it's a manual. We have to do it manually. We have to ask people to sign it. And there was no online petition. So a lot of people really work on this. I was actually joking about it because I had a valedictorian, a salutatorian who really signed pages and pages of signature. I know your family signed. I can see the Marshalls, the Mendez there. So I remember it by heart. I may not remember all of the names, but I know the hundreds of people who supported this really work on this. This is not just the Spids. This is the Filipino community who supported this. And we are just very happy that the entire community in Canada is able to celebrate this. And you know what? There is a history behind this. I know it all started from when it was announced in Toronto. It was not an initiation from Spids. It was not our initiative. We don't want to take that credit. It actually was an email to us asking for help. And from our MP here, Surrey Centre MP. And the author is actually, as you saw earlier, we phoned her in Ottawa, not Ottawa, in Ontario. She's in Scarborough at her home, MP Salma Zahid. And so we just did what we can do, and we're just happy that we became a very big part of the celebration. And we are happy to impart that to all Filipinos all over the world. universe,
That's
rather.
all over the universe. That's amazing, Narima. Even after the election, I know how you must have felt. You worked so hard, but a lot of people loved you and supported you, especially here in Surrey. But if I know her. I know Narima so well. Actually, this moment right here is Narima's shining moment because it is her SPIDS, the Surrey Philippine Independence Day Society, worked so hard on this one. So if you don't know Narima, you know what? This is actually the shiniest moment ever, right? This is such an accomplishment, Narima. Wow. So all the Filipino-Canadian communities all over the provinces have been celebrating Philippine Independence Day in the month of June. SPIDS is going on its 11th year. 11th year this June. So this must mean something big to you in SPIDS. Why is the passage so important to SPIDS and to all of us in the community?
Well, it's a recognition, for one. As I've said, it's an honor. It's a recognition. We're happy that our contribution is being acknowledged. And we're happy to have our own month, of course. We've been celebrating June. It's just high time and it's official. So why not, right? Yeah, so and because the SPIDS is a big part of it, so definitely we will celebrate. I don't know about big, because SPIDS, we've always been simple. We're happy in Surrey, in our own place. But for the last 10 years, we've been very peaceful. We've been very, very supported and loved. So we're happy with that. We're so happy with that.
Welcome to Relive the Music, a brand new one-of-a-kind show that takes the audience through chronological music history, trivia, and memories of the 50s and 60s. You will likely learn many things you never knew about these artists. You will see an energetic live band and amazing singers transforming and reliving through 2 decades of costumes, trends, dances with big screen video imagery, and voiceovers in the background. Get your tickets now!
Please join us next week for the continuation of this historical celebration. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Hope you enjoy the show. Thanks for watching. Please don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Always be kind. Let's stop bullies. See you next week. Bye-bye.